Planning to visit an offbeat place during the weekend? So let's explore the offbeat places at Ooty with me. Ooty, also known as Udagamandalam or the Queen of Hill Stations of South India. So this beautiful place is located in Tamil Nadu and is famous for its incredible hill views and the famous Nilgiri Hills. This beautiful hill station located in the Nilgiri Hills was originally occupied by various tribes such as the Todas, the Badagas, the Kotas and other various kingdoms such as Cheran, Chorans and the Pandyans during various times. So I started my trip from this beautiful lake called the Ooty Lake. So it's an artificial lake created by the British. Earlier it was used for fishing and it's become now one of the famous tourist spots of Ooty and it's famous for boating. So it's a very beautiful lake, though it's really very crowded most of the times. But if you ever visit Ooty and have interest in boating, this is the best place for pedal boats. The cost is kind of expensive, I feel, because it costed approx 350 rupees for 2 person and just for 30 minutes. And if you're late after that, even for a minute, they charge you for another 30 minutes for the same 350 rupees. And if you're going for motorboat, the cost changes accordingly. So overall, it's really nice lake. And if you ever want to go sit, relax, and then this is the best place. This is the most famous lake of Ooty and it's very expensive for me. I felt like 350 rupees for 30 minutes is so expensive. Plus it's very sunny because you have to work out a lot. Work out well before you come to this lake because there's so much hard work. Of course there are other ways as well like motorboats and all that, but it's really expensive. For me, pedal boat itself costed 350 rupees, so it's really expensive personally I feel. And it's only for 30 minutes. And if you're late even by 1 minute, then you'll be asked questions and your refund of 350 rupees will not be given back. Can you guys see how crowded it is? It's just 20 minutes left more for me and I have literally nothing else to do here. Can you see? There's a boundary there. So you're restricted to go after beyond that point. There are many restrictions in a lot of places. So it's a very small area. And for that, half an hour spending is really tough. And 350 is also expensive. But let's see. At least during the weekdays, they should have reduced the cost. That's what I feel. If you're coming in a group of 4, there's van boat, there's dragon boat. But if you're coming just 2, you get normal number boat, nothing color, weird colors of boat, that's all. The dragon one really looks very interesting. The best thing about Ooty is everything, the autos are fixed cost. So not even a fear of getting scammed or anything. That's the best thing about this Ooty tourism places. And there are lists. Every auto stand has a list which has a fixed cost and no bargain, nothing. That's a fixed cost given by the government. So that's the best thing, right? So the best way to explore the unexplored parts of any place is getting in touch with the local guide. So I got in touch with the auto man who dropped me to the Ooty Lake and finally he agreed to show me 2 beautiful villages like Kukkal and Sholur, and that costed me approx 1000 for the whole day. And that's it. So finally started my journey to visit these 2 beautiful offbeat places. The best thing about this whole travel or going to an offbeat place is the journey towards these villages. It felt like I was, we were actually in between the forest and the roads are really so well maintained. That really amazed me. And another best thing was, the whole roads were surrounded by dense forests, nice pine valleys, and tree plantations. So that was amazing. Ramesh Anna is really very sweet, and then that he actually helped and let me do whatever I want. So if I have to like take some pictures, I actually told him like, can you please stop, and he actually agreed. He didn't even say like come back in few minutes, come back this that, nothing. So it's really very cool about him. So like we all know that Ooty is famous not only for this beautiful tourist places but also for tea plantation. So I got chance to actually talk to a few of the farmers and walk through a tea plantation. More than knowing the whole process of tea making, I was more interested in knowing how do they actually work in these outskirts plantation, because it was not in the exact city. As we all know that Kunnur is famous for tea plantation or tea parks, but this is a very offbeat place. So just was more curious, so I got chance to like actually interact with them. So I'm going to this tea park. This is the whole route. Can you guys see? Trees are all around us. So these are tea trees. So Ooty is very famous for the tree plantation, and as you can see that there are people who are working, and I think it's winter right now, so not much work for them, but yeah, a little bit of maintenance as well. Everything is there. Let's see if I can get a chance to talk to them. But if you are planning for an offbeat location, like try visiting to this tree plant or the tree plantation. It's also called a tree park, and it's really the best thing about this offbeat location is like there are people all around, and on the way, I saw this famous pine valley or the pine forest, and then now I can see the tree plants. So it's really beautiful. I think the whole experience itself is an adventure. At this famous tea park with Anna. Anna, உங்க பேர் என்ன?
பேரு நாகு.
ஹாய் சொல்லுங்க.
ஹாய்.
பிரச்சனை இல்லை. நீங்கள் என்ன பண்ணுறீங்க?
நம்ம இதை களை எடுக்கிறோம்.
இது ஏன் எடுக்கணும்? அப்போ எப்படி லீஃப் வரும் டீயில்?
இது எடுத்தால் தான் லீஃப் எடுக்க முடியும். இந்த பாரு, இது காடு செடின்னு.
ஓகே, அதுக்கப்புறம் இது ட்ரை ஆகிடுமா லீஃபு?
இல்லை ட்ரை ஆகாதுங்க.
அப்புறம் எப்படி எடுக்கணும்?
அது எடுக்கலாம்னா டீக்குள்ளார எல்லாம் அது வந்து மூடிக்குங்க.
ஓ அதுவா?
இது.
ஓ அதுக்கு இது லீஃப் எடுத்துட்டு அவ்வளோதான்.
அவ்வளோதான்.
இதுதான் டீயா?
ஃபேக்ட்ரிக்கு போகுது.
எங்கள் கையில் வந்து பிரச்சனை இல்லை. ஓ அப்படியே எடுக்கலாமா? That's how you pluck the tree leaves. So this park is amazing. The best thing is that these people here enjoy every second they work, and their shift timing is from morning 9 or 8 to just 2 o'clock. That's it. And the best thing is like it's not owned by a government or anyone. It's a private firm from a foreign country, and the best thing is they get every benefit like pension, provident fund, and best salary. They can take off, they can do anything they want. Love it. So these are people who are working from, like their ancestors used to work and then they started doing. Awesome, right? Such an awesome benefit. I've actually asked them if they can employ me. After spending approx 30 to 40 minutes with these people and talking about the tea plantation, me and Ramesh Anna then headed towards the Sholur Kokal viewpoint, which even Ramesh Anna didn't explore, so it was new for him as well. And the best thing was, reaching that exact place. So we reached, for us, even Ramesh Anna was not aware of the place. So we actually had to, like, on our journey, we had to talk to many people who are the localites living in villages of Kukal and Sholur. And I'm just amazed and happy that the world is actually very friendly than what I actually thought. Like, they're so friendly. They actually explained about, like, the exact route, and there were people who were actually willing to guide us, like come along with us and also guide. Then that damn cool. I love this whole thing. Finally reached the exact starting point to the trek, and this offbeat place is really easily commutable by auto, bikes, and there's also a common public bus stand, but the buses are really very rare. So the best thing about this whole trek for me was Ramesh Anna joining me. Like I said, he has also not been to this place, so we started trekking together, and he's really faster than me. Like, in spite of me wearing shoes, he's really faster, and I feel like I'm following him. So, like, we started trekking. The first viewpoint which we saw was the Mudumalai hill and the roadway journey. So he actually kept explaining me, like, this is the route to go towards Mysore, and this is the most dangerous route because there are a lot of curves and most of the accidents actually happen here. And then we trekked a bit more to reach the exact viewpoint, and it was a jaw-dropping experience. So we can see the entire Mudumalai Tiger Reserve and the most dangerous accident viewpoint as well. The best thing about having Ramesh and I, like, he's actually a localite, so he knows the whole place more better than anyone. Like, which route is this, what goes here. So if I had any doubt, like, he kept explaining, and also I got some nice pictures clicked because he's really good with that. He's really good with using a camera and phone, so that's the best thing.
Hi. Ramesh.
Yeah, so I'll give you the number. உங்கள் நம்பர் நான் டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷனில் போட்டுடுறேன்.
Okay.
யாருமே ஊட்டி வருவாங்கன்னா உங்கள் நம்பர் தான் கொடுப்பாங்க.
Okay.
So whenever someone comes to Ooty, like, you can contact him and explore these unexplored places of Ooty. So like I said, this is the viewpoint of this offbeat place at Ooty, and it's called the viewpoint at the Kukul. So this whole place is called the Shoulder viewpoint or the echo point, and it's really nice, very calm. I'm just imagining, I wish I could have come early morning, like sunrise would have been really beautiful. And yeah, if you are looking for an offbeat place and spend some nice time with your family, or with your partner, and also get some nice peace and fresh air, this is really worth it. And the best thing, it's free of cost. Like, there's no entry, there's nothing, just that you have to pay for the transportation. And like I said, you have to get on a bus stop from the local bus if you're coming by your own, and then you can just walk or trek. But I came by auto because I am not aware of a lot of places. The bus frequency is really very less, and the auto cost me just 1,000 rupees for the whole 2-3 places. It's totally worth it, right? Yeah. Can you guys see the whole view? So obviously, like, such places we have to be very careful because, like, it's obviously slippery, and have your best trekking shoes, and it's obviously hot as well, so just wear a cap if you feel like. And the only problem is, like, there are no shops because it's an offbeat place, right? It's really isolated, and it's for the farmers and these old tribes. I'm not sure about the name, but there are these old tribes which actually rule the whole village. And yeah, just be very careful. and such places will obviously have, such places will obviously have tigers, snakes, and a lot of other things, other wild animals. Even bisons are actually seen here and very famous at Ooty. So if you're into like seeing wildlife, or you're into experience you have experienced such places, any wildlife like elephant or something, then let me know. So one thing I have noticed that, another interesting thing that I have watched or heard about it, is that if you come across these villages, so we generally have dogs, cats, and all these as pets, but here they have this wild animal called wild, or maybe for them it's a pet friendly animal called bison, which is their pet. Like, so they really raise, since they are from the tribes, right? So they're actually used to of all this. So it's really interesting for me personally, because I've never seen such things, and if I'm literally hoping that I see at least one bison, because I've never seen bison in my life. So let's see how it is. So finally here on top, like I said, like so Ramesh Anna has also not seen this whole place, so it's a new thing for him as well. So that's a exact viewpoint. That's about it. So finally come to the end of the exact viewpoint. Just be careful, and it's definitely not safe if you come. Like, a girl can of course come alone, but it's good if you have a companion or a guy with you, or just have your own safety stuffs. But in the evening, definitely not safe. Like this is so dangerous, because like there might be snakes, like the dangerous snakes, and the hospitals are not literally nearby. So I'm not sure. If I get bit by a snake, then I don't know what will I do. But can you guys, like, will you definitely walk to this place, right? Like the 360-degree view of the mountains and the echo point is finally reached the exact viewpoint. Can you guys see? This is insane. Can you see the beauty? Finally here, and totally worth it. I loved it. The best thing is the whole view. Like, can you see? So that's the most dangerous. That's the most dangerous. Yeah, the zigzag ones. These are the most dangerous roads here, and maximum like accidents and suicides happen from this point where I'm sitting, and accidents from there. So it's totally dangerous. How steep? What happens if we fall? Will I be alive? I don't know. Would you definitely take your risk and come to this offbeat place? Just look at the whole view. It's a proper 360-degree view. I love the whole experience of it. He's also not been there, like I said. It's first time for him as well. So glad, like, I've got a company who's also exploring with me. So if you are planning to go to such places or any offbeat places, I will definitely give you Ramesh Anna's number in the description. And if you are planning to visit by auto, and if you've already been to this place, do let me know in comments. And if you have any other places in your mind, also let me know in comments. Thank you.